What's up, everybody? My name is Lily and welcome to my second episode of this. I don't know what to call it really. I just think I'll call it Lily because my name is actually really nice. So anyway, welcome. And as we begin this year, I think the most important thing is that we left so many people back in 2023. I have not so much guests, but yeah, I mean, just for the purpose of formality and how YouTube works, just introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is. I did. Hi guys,
welcome
to my channel. But anyway, my name is Wambari Ndwati. I also go by Wamzi. Do not listen to the haters. And I'm just glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here too. She's given me 20 minutes, so I'll do as much as I can to just make sure we don't laugh, because I feel like we laugh for 15 minutes and then talk about it. But anyway, so our main topic today is basically about friendships. Like I've said, when we are stepping up into a new year, there's one thing we do is we leave that SHIT behind. And I'll reference a video that she's going to play right now. And for that video is because she talks something very important in saying every level that she moved in her life, she lost friends. And then there's another one also we'll reference later on. But for now, let's first reference this one.
The one thing I wish I knew that would have saved me tons of years of heartache is every level you move to, you will lose friends. When I got married, I lost friends. When I got my son, I lost friends. When I got my promotions, I lost friends. When I got separated, I lost friends. Now we are back together, I still lost friends. Do not hold on to what's pulling away. That's the one thing I can tell any woman. Don't hold on to what's pulling away. Let it go. Because not everybody is meant to be a part of your journey, and not everybody will accept the version of you.
So, this babe, okay, she's done levels we are not yet there, because she said she's married, she has children. Not us. We're vibing and inshallaing for now, but we don't know about this year. We don't know. But she's mentioned such things. And I know in our lives, we've gone through, first of all, it's important to mention that we are friends.
Yes.
I think.
For those haters, doubters.
Yeah, you know, those who come to her questions and say, oh.
No new friends though.
That's not right.
It is.
So we've moved different levels in our life. Of course, we moved from uni and you've gotten a job and you've gotten into relationships. You've done all these things. And in that space of you moving, even growing up to the old that you are right now. I said the old.
The young.
The old that you are right now. You have lost friends in your journey.
Yes.
And it's because of one thing or the other, of course. So the one thing that I think we'll start by talking about is how hard it is. Please feel free to reference as much as you can, because if you're not comfortable, I can start referencing for you. I think that's what I'll do, to give you a comfortable space.
Thank you so much for that question. I feel like when it comes to the topic of friendship, I've never talked about it publicly, because I've gone through so many friendships, and if you feel like it's referencing you, cheers my man, but there's no bad blood from where I am, but there's one bad blood. Kuna damu moja too, but anyway, God atatusamehea. I feel like it's very important to realize that with every stage, there's going to be you'll have different sets of friends. There's friends from primary, and you remember our teachers used to say, some of you are just best friends here. When you go to Form 4, you will not even be. It's true. I don't remember my friends from primary. I think I only have one friend from primary.
Really?
Yeah, I can't remember the rest, but I hope you're doing well. And your friends from high school change. Your friends from uni also. Uni, I only had two friends, and they're still my friends. Thank God. Only had two friends, and I've kept them up to this time. And I think even in life right now, it's very different. I think in life now, it's with different ages, with different setups, it changes and it morphs into, some it's good that you've left each other, some it's really hurtful, some it's just, it has to happen. There's nothing else you can do. And I feel like it's not a bad thing. I feel if your friendships, there are seasonal friendships, there are lifetime friendships, and also I think friendships, you have to put in the effort. There's no ati, because now we're friends, we're not putting effort, we're not doing dates, we're not hanging out. You're always in the club, you're not coming. Me, I like going for movies, so you're never coming for movies, but I'm always...
But that's a lie.
Me, I like movies.
Lying.
But I feel like we don't put effort in friendship, so you'll always forgive your boyfriend for doing the nastiest of nasty. He'll cheat on you, he'll call you names, but you'll be like, but I love him. Your friend does one thing.
One small thing.
Hakukupigia simu, mashallah. Me, I'm of that part where I kasirika quickly with my friends. Hey. I'm working hard this year. It's a new year, new me, new vibes. But I feel like I've had to learn, I need to treasure my friends. And then there's this thing where now in the dating scene also, because now you have a man, my man. You feel like you don't want to have, like you don't have time for your friends because you're always my man. But when this your man leaves you,
who you got?
Who are you calling his mother?
Please tell people that me, you hang out with me and my man. When I had a man. Back where I had been.
And you see, we are still friends because we didn't lose contact because now you have a man. So
I don't. I did.
Oops.
but this year I will have.
Hallelujah.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So it's very important to know that you will lose friends and it's okay. I mean, some of them end up being super nasty and some you're just like, okay, I guess it was. You're not enemies, but you still talk. And then you gain new friends, which is still okay. I feel like where I am right now, I've closed the
friendship.
I don't want new friends. I have worked hard enough.
You're old enough.
180 days as a 30-year-old, I think this is cap for me. But it doesn't mean that I can't I'll talk to you, but I won't say you're my friend. I think that's mean. No, that's not what I mean. But I feel like the ones that I want to treasure, I feel like now I just want to grow and build with the ones that I have now. Thanks. Which is
I'm
enough.
so glad I'm part
you made the
cut.
cut.
I made the cut this 2024.
Yeah.
The thing now also is I will give a reference with a story time because there's something that you said in the middle of everything that you've said. Yeah. I have a short concentration span, but I'll just remember that one thing you said. That it's okay to lose people because sometimes they're not even supposed to be in your life.
Yeah.
Mimi, let me tell you, I have lost, and I think I've done a video before. Back when I was a young girl, I also did a video about friendships. And it's because every time you move to a higher level in your life, for me, okay, sawa, right now, maybe I'm not as high as I've always been, but I have been a person of, I started like this and then I've moved, like I move up really quick the ladder.
Yeah.
And that I think used to be a problem to a lot of friends that I used to have because then they're thinking, you're in uni, we're in uni, we're supposed to be partying and drinking and doing all these things, but you have a job.
Yeah.
So when I have a job, I can't be out all the time. That's true. People didn't understand that and I ended up losing a bunch of friends in uni actually. Yeah. So when I was leaving uni, I ended up having very grown-up friends. And me, I liked it because those ones are the ones who like sharpen your brain and doing everything. Yeah. But little did I know, having these grown-up friends was also going to be a problem because now you're young, but you have too much than this grown-up person.
Yeah.
So you have a good relationship, you have a good job, you're driving a car, you live. Why do you have all this and you're younger than me? That became a problem. So I had a friend who, what?
Heal.
I need tissue before I just, anyway. I'm not gonna cry for you, honey.
Gangster.
So, like for her, it was, why do you have a good relationship? And she would come and spite it to a point of telling my man, I saw Aisha with, but nimehag wait, atafanya nini na waiter, jamani, mtafanya nini na yeye. You know, like it was such small things. She would go and spite and say these things and say all that. And then I'd feel bad when I get home. I'm like, I'm so angry. Of course, I'd go on Instagram because that's my space and really rant. And then now she'll go and tell my man, look what she's saying about me. And my mom is, my man. Is like, this chick is, you know, like, no, you end up making my man feel like I'm not a good person. Not only my man, even the other friends that we created as being friends. Because now me and you, your friends are now my friends and my friends become your friends. Yeah. So now you've made this whole circle not like me because of what you think about me that you don't like.
Yeah.
Losing people is okay. And at that point for me, I said, you have to go. The only benefit that she was giving me was tickets for concerts and alcohol in the club, because I never used to pay for things. She'd tell me, let's go, and I'm like, let's go, baby. And I get that. We're popping champagne. You know, we're drinking VSOPs, and I love it.
Never bought me champagne.
Not me, her.
No, I'm saying you, as my friend.
Never bought, I mean, at this point, you should be buying me champagne.
Yeah.
So, and then that's the other thing. For me, telling this story is to actually sit down and say, what value is this person adding in your life, and what value are you adding in their life?
Yes.
Because for me, I felt like, so ile tu adia ni sherehe, bro. Bana, we can reduce to kunywe KC tuache champagne, you know. Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, do you sit down and think about what value am I adding? What value is this person adding? How did you cut out these people in your life? Because you dropped people. Yeah. So how did you get the criteria of saying nachana now?
I also want to twist that question.
Yeah.
And be like,
it's my podcast.
I know. Yeah. I haven't been on a set in a very long time, so I'm very excited. Also to twist the question and be like, do you think you're also part of you losing friends? Because most of the time, we play the victim. I know I have played the victim sometimes. Not most, sometimes. Where you know you are a shitty friend. Sorry, ma'am. You are a shitty friend. But how you tell the story to your other friends, you're like, she did, but what did you do? So I feel like sometimes you also need to be a good person to be a better friend. And that's where we miss everything. Because the victimization of they did it to me, I've had to sit down sometimes and be like, okay, I was not a nice person in this friendship, and I understand that someone can cut me off because of this and this and this and that.
So you have been cut off.
I've been cut off, but I've also cut off. But it's on the receiving end of being cut off. It's very painful. It's friendship breakups are
the worst.
I think they're worse than boyfriend girlfriend breakup.
It is.
Because this is your soulmate. This is your first soulmate anyway. And sometimes you just have to, like, take yourself to therapy, you know, evaluate yourself.
Sit down, write notes.
Ask yourself, me as Wamzi,
Nimedu,
what did I contribute to this friendship? Because I feel like even when you're cutting people off, we're too quick to cut them, but we've not evaluated every single thing around the whole friendship. How I've ended up cutting people, they sit on... Wacha nisiseme. I feel like that one was cut off. That one is fine. How I've cut other people is because they're not, like you said, they're not adding value to me anymore. Maybe they said something so outrageous. Maybe they did something, and we've talked about it. You know that I can tell you, Lily, I don't like when you call me 50 times. Then you end up calling me 50 times.
Is it something you're saying? No. Is it a confession you're making here?
If I tell you, like, this is what I don't like, or if I tell you, you spending time with my man when I'm not there,
that's a big problem.
Me a bit.
A bit?
Sometimes they can hang out.
No,
I mean,
don't
I'm of a different school of life.
Don't try.
If I tell you this is what that I don't like, and you keep doing it, I mean, you don't respect my boundaries. So I don't see the point of us being friends, and I'd cut you off. I mean, there are other things that have happened, but I'm like, it's not ati because ulikula biscuit yangu ndio will cut off. No, I don't think that is the reason. I usually feel like for me, it's usually a big thing that has led to me being like, I'm done. Good night. You know.
For you, actually, you give a lot of chances.
I give a lot of grace.
A lot of grace.
A lot of grace.
I'm always telling you.
But I'm like, no, but you know, you think, you know. But I'm learning, even with this new year, I think I want to learn to just be stern and say no. Because if you've hurt me, you've hurt me. I want to tell you, you've hurt me. Not me looking for other connections to see where do I fit you into my pain and then morph it, you know. Yeah.
You know, the other thing is, last year, there were so many, at the end of the year, there were a lot of okay, let's say the last quarter,
Yeah.
we knew so many people who've committed suicide, and a friend would actually be like, "Maze sikuwa najua."
Yeah.
You know, so the other flip, other than the negative side of friendships and everything, and cutting off and losing friendships, there's the losing of death.
Yes.
And there's the blaming of yourself for that. I remember even when I lost Eric, in as much as we were in something more than a friendship, there's a lot of questions I asked myself. At what point was this person feeling, okay, but it's not that he committed suicide, but, you know, there are things like the last conversations we had were not just subtle. They were, I wish you did this. You know, I felt like he knew he was going.
Yeah.
Because that conversation he had in the club was a bit too, I was just like, oh my God. So in a point where have you ever gone through, like, losing a friend through suicide?
I've not lost I wouldn't say I've lost a friend, I've lost a cousin.
But that was your friend.
Yeah, I mean, my cousin was my friend, that's true. I think you feel like you could have done much, but we tend to postpone a lot of, we give priority to things that don't need priority.
That's what I wanted to, yeah.
And you end up, like, when now they die by suicide, I hate how we act when someone dies by suicide. Oh, you guys, we need to check up on each other.
At that point,
that's the only time you'll check up on someone. I feel like we need to do better. I mean, and that's why I was saying you need to commit to your friends the same way you commit to other things, commit to your friends. So you should be able to know that your friend is going through such a thing, so that if they die by suicide, I mean, up to that point, I feel like because you are committed to each other, it will be peaceful for you, and you'll be able to understand why they did what they did, because you've been talking. Because I don't think by the time someone is dying by suicide, I usually feel like they've gone through every other thing, and this was the only thing. Yeah, and this was the only thing that was making sense to them. So it's hard. I'd say it's hard. I think we just need to do better. And I know we are growing up, things are changing, everything is changing. You're trying to be in relationships, your work, your life, balancing your family as well, your friends and everything. We just need to be intentional. We just need to be intentional. Yeah.
Being intentional. And like I like what you're saying. Create dates. Like dates are not only for you and your man or your woman. Create the date time. Tell your babe, we'll meet at least, like, make sure you see this person as often as possible. Yeah. Because even by the time, like I'm saying, I know for a fact the people that I know have committed suicide did not try it once. And even those times they had tried it, they had said, I tried and this is what happened. So at that point, umse ashakwambia, I have tried to commit suicide. And there's really nothing much you're still doing. And your excuse will always be, maze growing up, maze life is lifing, stop it. Life will always life. That's the thing. But you just need to make sure that you have just make a balance. The balance must be there in every single way. You have 7 days a week. Balance it. I mean, even at a come time with usiku mwendo mkule ice cream uko 1 hour. Imagine, it's so important.
It's so important, because sometimes you don't even know that that's what that person needed that day. That day. I know for me sometimes, my mom will kill me. But anyway, I've been in situations where I've been suicidal, and I know sometimes it may be a call from you, a call from my other friend, and that's what I actually needed at that point. And I was not going to come and cry because I'll use the cutaway. But
because that's what I'll put on my Instagram.
It's treasure your friends, value your friends. Because I know we're very quick to be like, I'm cutting you off, I'm doing this, you're done, you're whatever. But sometimes you don't know that text, that call, you showing up. Because Lily comes to my house, even when I've not told her, niko kwa mlango, I'm like, oi. And my other friends, they also show up to my door.
Hashtag new friends.
Hashtag new friends. Yeah. But, text your friends, call them often.
And reply those texts. Wambere, reply those messages.
I will try my best this year.
Wambere will reply on TikTok, on Twitter, on Instagram. WhatsApp is where she draws the line.
I'm like, but just be there. I think that's what I'd say. Be there. Show up for your friends, and then if they've told you they're suicide, please don't be tired.
Yeah,
you know, that's the other thing that people will be like, huyu anakuanga tu anashinda tu amefikiria kifo, anataka tu kudedi. I mean,
Then when it happens,
when it happens, unatuchora kwa t-shirt.
You're the
sunrise to sunset. Guys, this is what is that? This is the design.
The design.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Do better.
Do better, sisters and brothers. That's very important. I think for me, actually, what this was supposed to be was the fact that losing friends is okay.
Yeah.
Because I lost friends last year. At my worst time, I lost the friends. At my best time also, I lost friends. And I gained, the other flip side is also gaining like really good friends who manze umse is for you. There has to be a beneficial exchange. Like the sad reality of life is nipe nikupe. Like manze tulimbiana ewe mkadhani tu ni ngoma ya club, nipe nikupe bro. So if it's even in a relationship, that's how it is. Even at work, whatever you're giving your boss will as in it's just the way of life.
It's an exchange.
So please kindly be that good friend. And don't also, that thing you said is, don't keep saying there's a problem. Pia weka chini, uji analyze. Mi najua kuna friendship moja ya last year, I was the problem. I left that house, I was living with her, I left, I was so dramatic.
Became hysterical.
It was a lot. Like, I sat down and said, was this necessary, Aisha? When you're angry, even in a relationship that you're told in therapy, sit down, ask yourself, do the same.
Do the same with friendships.
Yeah, sit down, ask yourself before you talk. Because me, I'm a talker. Mimi, ukinibonda kwa tu. Let me tell you guys, this person, I'm usually so quick to do that. And I'm learning to just...
Take your time.
Yeah, just sip your water, sit in your car, sip your water, think about your life. And then now you can be able to talk. Anyway, closing remarks.
Thank you so much for having me.
This is such amazing. You can follow me on Instagram.
Don't follow me.
Please follow her. They follow you. I tag you every time. I see my analytics. There's always a sticker tap.
There's
like someone
always
has tapped.
someone who's trying to follow me, but I cap.
She don't want you. Yeah, man.
Ukuna pesa. But I think one thing is that I'm very grateful for you.
This was not supposed to be the part.
But I'm very grateful for you. I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm grateful for your sisterhood. I think last year for sure, without a doubt, I wouldn't survive.
You want to cry?
Yeah.
Mbele ya watu.
I think
watakuona.
Lily has been so instrumental in my 2023 into this new year, and I hope God keeps us. I hope no man will put us asunder. No issue will put us asunder.
No man.
And I'm so proud of you. I'm proud of you for doing this. She's been talking about it, and let me just say thank you to Lynn for pushing you this far. Because tungekuwa tunaongea bado. And I pray your podcast grows beyond and above. And I hope this is the episode
that will be like...
And honestly, value the people you have. Value them, treasure them, keep them, love them. Cry with them, be there for them. If you're struggling with friendships, talk to Lily, not me. Talk to Lily. She is better. And I'm so grateful for my friends. I genuinely love my friends. And you know who you are. Thank you. And I love you.
Do they really? I'm not sure they know where they stand at this. Honestly, I'm gonna shut up because I'll talk nonsense. But yeah, I'm also really grateful for you because this year I think has been
last year.
Manze, I need to get used to this. Last year was chaotic. Like it started here and the ups and the downs were legit. Like our graph is like this. From the workspaces to these men, to these friendships, to family, everything, to not having money, to moving in, moving out, moving within, moving between. It's been so much. This is the point where I feel like we have actually really grown up. We have grown up.
Yeah.
So you have been part of all that, even when I'm just like, Manze, I just need to drink. I just need to be out. You also don't enable me to do the wrong things. I think that's also very important. There's also a video that I think will be put up here to show. It was actually, what's her name? It's a very famous person, Megan Thee Stallion. She was saying how when she was at her worst, which we know her story about her going to court and everything. Her friends always like, okay, in English, let's go drink. And she's saying it was so bad that at that point her friends were just enabling her to do the wrong things.
Yes.
Instead of these people telling you, okay, we've gone out 2 times a week. The third one, surely. The fourth, no.
Okay, now I could just be as depressed as I want to be. I want to be sad. I want to cry. I want to tell you everything. I want to tell you my whole life story. And that was my friends at the time too. Everybody around me at that time saw how hard I was going. They saw how sad I was. They saw how much I drank. Nobody in my life at that time was like, Megan, let's not go out tonight. Megan, let's not turn up tonight. Megan, you don't got to do that. Everybody was down with the mother shenanigans. I'll be crying before I walk in the party and will be like, come on, let's go. You know, I'm crying with my, why you always crying? You know what I'm saying? Like, people saw me be low. Once I went and got help, once I got therapy, once I decided I need to love myself, I need to value myself, because I don't love myself. I'm not valuing myself. I'm crashing out. Once I start realizing you're crashing, you need to get your together because you're crashing. And I cleaned out the house. Everybody from my past was shook. Like, they was like, I can't believe this not talking to me. What the how am I blocked? Why is this? Why is that? You fake it. You don't want to me. Da 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 da. I was down with you. I don't have any problem with anybody from my past. I don't have anything negative to say about anybody from my past. I don't want to talk bad about those people. Everybody is in your life for a reason or a season. You go your way, I go my way. I don't have nothing bad to say about y'all.
Ombere will tell me not today.
Yeah.
Even when she knows I don't have money, she'll be like, stay home. You know, that's very important.
Yeah.
So also find friends who you benefit and they benefit you in the best ways for yourself and also for them. So yeah, I guess that's it, man. Thank you also for coming. Thank you for being with us throughout this day. I used to say that in my previous job. Anyway, guys,
Heal.
I need to heal from a lot.
Yes.
This year I'm healing.
Yeah.
I purpose on healing. Yeah. Even if you need to go for therapy, but then there's another video, so I don't know if I saved it, but friends actually go for therapy.
Yeah.
So if you feel like your friendship is struggling and you want to still maintain it, it's
that's
okay
very
to talk
important.
to a third party.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be a therapist, but a third party who doesn't have a liking to either or.
Yeah.
Could be a pastor. Asanteni sana for being with us throughout my second podcast stroke video. I don't know what to call this. I don't even know what to call this channel. Just know it's called Lilesha because my name is cute. And it's just going to be about, I'm trying as much as possible to bring in people who are close to me so that you can also relate. Because ujue manze, this is the exact things we're going through. And we are not at young and also we're not old. We're just in the middle. So it's easy for the older people and the younger people to connect with us. So yeah, asanteni sana. My name is Lilesha. You are?
Wambare Ndwati.
Thank you guys very much. Until next time, tunasema that one kiss there.
Bye.